I wanted to ask you, you've been so politically active for so long. Between Julian Assange and this, what's going on with Stephen, have you ever seen this? Jordan.
I thought I recognized your voice.
This guy's
Hi.
good. He's great.
I know. We go way back, Jordan and I.
Have you ever seen something like this, a misdemeanor charge from a human rights lawyer, basically imprisoned for 2 years?
No, every time I try to explain it to somebody, they say, oh, he must have done something else. There must be some other extenuating circumstance. But there isn't. I mean, they basically, Chevron owns the judge, the prosecutor, there's no jury. And so not only is it extraordinary in terms of the injustice for the people of Ecuador, but what it means in the future for anybody that's a journalist like yourself or an environmental lawyer. I mean, basically, they've spent millions of dollars making their point that if you mess with Chevron, you're in trouble. And the fact that the mainstream media is doing their bidding and not covering this is a really telling sign in terms of what's going on with our lack of journalistic integrity.
And let me ask you, because Stephen was saying it's broader than just him. The attacks on people from Standing Rock, the attacks on protesters, water protectors at Line 3, states trying to make laws to criminalize protesters. There's a real attack, basically police, city government on behalf protecting these fossil fuel companies.
Well, and you know, the fact that you've got the ocean on fire and Line 3 has now been okayed gives you an indication of where the government's heart lies. And it's a very scary time. I mean, very scary, because this is just going to slip through if we don't make some kind of a ruckus, you know. And then the next time someone else will get thrown in and that doesn't have this kind of support, and you won't even know.
Would you like to see more organization and outspokenness from the progressives in the Congress, Bernie, not just on this, but Julian Assange as well?
Yes, I mean, that's in the same theme. The fact that Assange is, you know, what's gone on with him is just so terrifying in terms of the future of journalism in this country and truth, being able to hear the truth. I don't know what's happened to our progressive people. I mean, to even tweet something out when you have a huge following would be very helpful. And this isn't a complicated case. This is a really straightforward case. It's people versus greed. That's it. And, you know, what's happened to Assange is just unforgivable.
And in particular, whether it's AOC, Jamal Bowman, it's in their backyard what's going on here. I haven't seen that much from them. What would be your message to Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez, Congressman Jamal Bowman?
Well, I understand that AOC is camping right now because we've been trying to get in touch with her. And so as much as she loves the great outdoors and clean water, I hope that she reads the facts on this case. And though it's not her district, that she in some way understands the implications for everyone, and obviously Jamal Bowman also. Yeah.
And last question. You were mentioning it was 100 degrees in Canada the other day. The West Coast is extremely hot. It's very hot here, and President Biden is scaling back the climate proposals in the infrastructure deal. What do we do here? Because the planet's on fire, and essentially President Biden and the Democrats, along with the Republicans, are throwing Band-Aids at a gunshot wound.
We are praying to
what can I say? You know, it's very discouraging because I thought we were supposed to push him, and I don't see anyone pushing. I mean, everyone knew going in where Biden's stance was on the environment. He's always supported fracking. He's always received money from oil and gas. So this isn't surprising, but it is surprising that we don't see anybody pushing. So if there's some behind-the-scenes strategy that we don't know about, I would really hope it kicks in soon.
Thank you very much.